This is Dakota News Now.
And good afternoon, everyone. I'm Brian Allen. Andrea is away from the desk. It is now a regular occurrence for the city councils and economic development organizations of both Sioux Falls and Rapid City to be working together. And city leaders say that bond needs to grow in the coming years as each city is facing similar challenges. Cooper Seamer in studio with our 5 o'clock top story. Hello, Cooper.
Brian, over the past 2 years, the cities of Sioux Falls and Rapid City have made efforts between them to work on another number of issues, whether that be economic growth, housing, or homelessness.
And the most pressing was housing.
Sioux Falls Mayor Paul TenHaken and Rapid City Mayor Steve Allender say they've both learned over the years the importance of growing closer together as communities in South Dakota, as the state's 2 largest cities deal with new and even bigger challenges.
It's not a competition. It's not a zero-sum game. So what are you doing with your homelessness challenge? And how are you dealing with the parolee problem that we have of all these parolees being released early?
Opening these doors is one thing. Keeping them open is another and maybe more difficult.
That cooperation, they say, that's been spurred on the last few years especially, has been beneficial for both. One example is Senate Bill 41 passing this last legislative session that would provide funds for housing projects across the state that both cities supported.
We both go to peer with the knowledge that a lot of our smaller communities aren't as big of fans of our bigger communities as we'd like them to be.
And both say each city continues to work together on their respective homelessness challenges as the state's 2 largest cities that see the most people out on the streets.
We need to get used to it. We need to figure out how to deal with it because it cannot be eliminated, especially in South Dakota where the feelings are what they are about government handouts and that sort of thing.
That relationship extends past city governments, but to economic development organizations as well. Both Allender and TenHaken say those groups are just as important in working together in the future.
We're both in the top 35 of fastest growing cities in the country last year. When you're growing at 2.7%, that is a brisk pace. It's 6 times the national average. That's a good thing, but it also comes with challenges.
Allender's term as Rapid City Mayor is coming to a close in the coming weeks, with someone new being slated to be elected on June 6th. TenHaken says he's looking forward to the results of the upcoming election, stressing the importance of growing the relationship between the 2 cities with whoever wins.